Hello students, today we will continue the chapter 8. In chapter 8, we learn the point measurement. And in measurement, we have learned about measuring length. Today we are going to learn about non-standard units of length. So, dear students, in non-standard units of length, we use our fingers, hand span, foot span, cubit, and pace to measure lengths of objects, and these are non-standard units of length. So, in non-standard unit of lengths, we use our fingers, hand span, foot span, cubit, pace to measure lengths of objects, and these are called non-standard units of length. So, look at the picture. This is the picture of a digit. So, we use our finger to measure the digit. Look at the picture. This is the picture of a hand span. We measure in this way, that is called a hand span. Look at the picture. This is the foot span. We use our foot to measure the length. So it is called a foot span. Look at the picture. We use our arm to measure the length of objects, which is called a cubit. Look at the picture. This is the picture of a stride or pace. When we walk step by step, we measure, that is called stride or pace. So, dear students, I hope that you have understood the point non-standard units of length. Now we are going to do the activity. Activity. How long are these objects? How many handspan long is the top of your desk? Just imagine or look at the picture of a desk. When we take our hand span to measure, how many hand span it could be? According to me, when we measure this desk, it will be 10 hand span. So, look at your book and write there in the blank 10 hand span. Question number 2. In how many paces can you move from one side of the classroom to the other? Look at your house or imagine about your classroom. So, when we walk one side of the classroom to the other, how many paces it could be? When we walk one side from the other, it could be 15 stride or paces. So you write in the blank 15. Question number 3. How many cubits wide is smart board of your classroom? So dear students, look at the picture of smart board. This is the picture of a smart board. When we measure with cubits, it will be 8 cubits. So in the blank you can write there 8 cubits. Next one, question number 4. Walk foot to foot from your desk to the teacher's table. How many foot span did you cover? That means, imagine that you are sitting in a classroom and you are going to the teacher's table. So when you are walking, you have to measure the length of your foot span. So when you walk, it will be 12 foot span or 10 foot span, but you can write 12 foot span in the blank. You can write 10 also, no problem. Question number 5. Which is bigger, your foot span or your cubits? Look at the picture. This is the picture of foot span and the picture of cubits. So, which one is bigger? Cubits is bigger than the foot span. So, you write there cubit. Question number 6. Your foot span is longer than your pace. True or false? So when we compare about foot span and pace is longer. So it will be false. So you write in the blank false. Now look at your book on page 120. Exercise 8B. Look at the pictures given below and fill in the blanks. One standard for one unit. That means we can see that there are so many small squares. So one small square is 1 unit. So according to this, we are going to solve the question 1 to 4. That means in a number there are 9 small units, which is colored with pink. Look at number B. There are 8 units in B houses, which is colored with blue. Next one is C. The C, there are 4 units which is colored with gray. Next one is D. There are 8 houses in D group and it is colored with green. Next one, E houses. In E houses there are 13 small units which is colored with yellow. So question number A or 1. Stripe dash is the longest. It is that units long. This is dash 10 and dash 1s. That means stripe E is the longest because in stripe E there are 13 houses. So in blank you have to write E. It is dash units. Already we have counted that there are 13 units. This is 1, 10 and 3 ones. Question number 2. Stripe dash is as long as stripe dash. We have counted that in the group of B there are 8 units and the group of D there are 8 units. So we are going to write there stripe B is as long as stripe D. Question number 3. Stripe dash is the shortest. It is that units long. Stripe C is the shortest. It is 4 units long because we can see that there are 4 small squares. Question number 4. Arranged in decreasing order of lengths, the stripes are dash. That means we are going to arrange in decreasing order. So when we arrange, it will be first E, then A, B, D, C. So my dear students, we have completed exercise 8B. Now our next topic is measuring weight. We use the words heavy and light to tell how heavy or light an object is. That means when we measure the weight, we know that how heavy and how light is the object. When we catch the potato or tomato, we can understand that one tomato is less heavier than the potato because potato is more heavier than the tomato. So same way, when we catch stone and cotton, we can understand that stone will be more or heavier than the cotton. Or sometimes the objects can be same heavier when we measure. We measure or compare weights of object using a balance. We know that we have seen the measuring machine. This is the measuring machine to see the balance. When the objects are placed on the palms on the balance, the heavier side goes down. We have seen that when we go to the shop, we have seen that the shopkeeper measures or weight the things and he gives us. So, when the object is placed on the pans to see the balance, the heavier side goes down. When the pans balance, the weights on both the pans are same. When we put the things to make the both pans balance, the both will be weighing the same. So, my dear students, earlier the man were taking the help of stones, blocks, beans to measure the things. But nowadays we don't use the stones or blocks or beans to measure the things. Our next topic is capacity. So, capacity means how much the liquid is containing in the container. Take the example of your flask or the water bottle. How much is the capacity? That means to measure, we can use the cups or mugs or small vessels to measure. The amount of liquid a container can hold is called its capacity. That means look at your water bottle. How much your water bottle is containing the liquid, that is called capacity. We can use cups, mugs, small vessels and bottle, etc. to measure the quantity of liquid in a container. Big containers hold more liquid than small containers. So, we have seen the kettle or water bottle or jug or mug or bucket. How much the liquid contains in the container is called capacity. So, we have understood the topic on capacity.